Hello everyone, my name is CCG88 and welcome to episode 6 of the Refurbished Logo Evolution series. Today, we'll be looking at a video distribution company that was a huge part of my childhood. I've been wanting to collect VHS tapes for them for a while. It's BBC Video. BBC Video was founded in 1980 to distribute BBC programmes onto video and later DVD. In the mid-2000s, BBC Video and Video Collection International merged to form 2 Entertain. This is the first logo from them. It's called the BBC Star and it was in use from 1980 to 1988. I've collected 14 variants. 4 of them are the same, but the music is different for each version. One has the theme previously heard, but the logo says this is a widescreen film. One has different music and the logo goes to black and white. One has the logo superimposed. And the other 7 versions are closing versions. The black and white version fades back to being colourful, and one version has a still closing logo, but the music starts within the credits. This logo is a favourite to many, and I can see why, but it's the only video logo that doesn't contain a normal BBC TV ident / logo. The next logo is this one. It's called the COW globe, or the cow globe, and was used from 1988 to 1991. The closing version has the sequence reversed. From 1990 to 1991, the font for the copyright text was different. This logo is based on this BBC One ident. It was used from 1985 to 1991. This logo was used in tandem with the next logo for a year. The next logo is often regarded as the scariest logo from BBC Video. It looks like this. It's mainly called the Streaks of Death and was used from 1990 to 1997. I have 7 versions in total. One is a low-toned version. On the 1995 VHS release of the Doctor Who episode The Five Doctors, the logo is snatched up by the Time Scoop, which is the device that kidnapped the Doctor's incarnations and his companions at the beginning of the story. The other 4 variants are closing versions. The closing version is the same as the opening, except the copyright notice is seen in different fonts. From mid to October 1997, the copyright notice displayed a little BBC print logo saying distributed under the licence by BBC Worldwide Limited. This logo became infamous when logo sites like the CRG Wiki came around. The ominous music and dark background scared quite a few people, but it never scared me. I have this logo on a tape from 1995. I really liked this logo, even when I was a child. There was a different version of this logo which looked like this. It's called the Streaks of Death 2, and it was used from 1992 to 1997. The music is the same, but the environment of the logo makes it cleaner. This is the rarest logo from BBC Video, really only appearing on American releases of BBC programmes. The next logo is the one I grew up with. It was one of 3 logos I saw a lot in my early years. I'm talking about the BBC ribbons. It was used from 1997 to 2009. What you just heard was the early version of the 1997 logo. The theme tune from 1998 to 2009 sounded like this. On some DVD releases, the logo is in widescreen. The normal closing version looks like this, very similar to the mid to October 1997 closing version of the previous logo. On later releases, the small BBC print logo was exchanged with the letters BBC. I found 6 different and in some cases weird variants. One says BBC Special Interests, which I believe is from 2007. I found one from 1998 saying available now from BBC Worldwide. I found a version from 2000 which has the BBC logo fade in before the rest of the copyright text. The text is in a different font. I found a version from 1999 that reads BBC Worldwide and the Sunday People present the BBC Comedy Collection. There's also an announcer.
You're watching the best of BBC Comedy, a hilarious compilation prepared exclusively for readers of the Sunday People.
A closing version of this exists.
We hope you enjoyed this selection of the best from BBC Comedy, specially compiled for the readers of the Sunday People. Why not watch them in full with your very own collection of BBC Comedy videos? Available from all good video retailers.
And, finally, a very strange version from 2001 has the ribbons thicker and they only move a little bit. This is my favourite BBC video logo. The music is lovely to listen to and some of the variants I found recently are really cool. In 2009, this logo was replaced with this. It's called the flashing box. This logo is very good for the 21st century, but some people prefer the older logos than the newer ones, and I can see why. In 2017, BBC Video created a new logo. It looks like this. There are no nicknames for this logo yet, but I decided to call it BBC Lines and Dots. This logo is a tad bit plain compared to the 1980 logo, for example. It's not scary or anything, but I prefer the older logos. They're the ones that we grew up with, which is the main reason why we like them so much. Anyway, that is the end of this video. This went on longer than I thought. I do apologise for not making an episode in over a month. I was really busy with the secret logos of Universal mainly. Also, thanks for 500 subscribers. I really appreciate the support. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.